Yo, chat, what's up? Dub, what's up? Hello. Let's go, baby. Lock in. Lock in, chat. Lock in. We're going to take a look at the new Halo ODST Warbond, bro. We're going to do an in-depth breakdown on everything. Here is the picture. Obviously, we're going to take a look here, and then we're going to hop in and take a look at the trailers and everything like that. We're going to break all of it down, right? All of it down. Good to see you guys again, by the way. So, as you guys can see, we're getting an assault rifle, chat. We're getting an assault rifle, an SMG, and a shotgun. I'm here witnessing the end of the console wars. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. So, pistol, I don't see any, and I mean any stratagems. We're gonna have to look into that. Dear God, I just woke up. This is too much, says official. We're gonna look into that. So let's go ahead and watch the trailer. We're gonna first watch the trailer. I'm assuming there is a blog post, right? So let's watch the trailer. Then we're gonna go into the blog post. We're gonna take a look at that as well. We're just gonna look at all of it, right? Good to see you. Good to see you guys once again today. We'll start that from the beginning. Arrowhead Studios presents. The year is 2185. Super Earth is at war with 3 alien aggressors. Teams of highly trained Helldivers are freedom's only defense. They are the best of the best of the best. They're talking about me. Woo. The first look at the suppressed SMG. Helmet looks dope, by the way. Helmet looks dope. Suppressed SMG once again. Okay. Sounds pretty dope. First time around, let's just watch the trailer. Okay. Normal AR. Okay, that was the trailer. Now we're gonna take a look at the blog post. August 26th, by the way. So this drops with Xbox and everything reveal. So we're gonna be taking a look at that live on stream. So make sure to be there so you guys don't miss it. We're gonna be taking a look at everything, and I'm gonna showcase everything essentially live on stream. Okay. Now let's take a look at the blog post before we do the rest here. We're gonna come back to this trailer. Let's take a look at the blog post as mentioned. Because a lot of this is going to depend, man. Like I say this all the time. Obviously. Firepower. Okay, so once again, there is no stratagem in this Warbond. So I just want to mention that right off the bat so you guys don't have the expectation of a stratagem. Right? There's not going to be any stratagems involved with this one. So we have the MA5C assault rifle, an iconic rifle, the definition of reliable and heavy, taking down countless aliens. Bent on wiping out humanity, it is time to turn its sights on enemies of managed democracy. It comes equipped with a convenient ammo counter and a built-in compass. Let's guide you to victory, right? Yo, Kai, what's up? The title is Rookie. If the AR is light pen, We'll see. Soakum, the pistol, they say keep your friends close and your sidearm closer. Well, we say that the standard issue ODST sidearm is your silent ally in the field, equipped with a built-in laser-sighted flashlight. And for the first time in Helldivers, do a suppressor to support stealth gameplay, because sometimes the best way to enforce peace is quietly. Now, this is gonna depend, right? Like, yes, there are some stealth weapons in here, but it's honestly gonna depend on how the game is gonna perform while using these stealth weapons. I personally don't think that this is going to work, but that is just me. Like, silencer or not, against the bugs and the illuminates, you're not gonna gain anything. Maybe against the bots to some extent, but we'll see. We'll have to check it out. It feels good with this Warbond collab a lot, says Howling. Suppressor, yes, there is a suppressor, as you guys can see right here. The shotgun. This powerful shotgun carries a kick and has a handy flashlight mounted on it, so you can see the fear in your eyes that before you teach them valuable lesson about liberty. I think they've messed up the... No? Yeah, the pictures, right? Yeah, there's no shotgun picture and pistol picture. SMG, silent and deadly. This SMG is the model ODST's primary weapon with caseless ammo and a non-removable suppressor. This weapon is ready to spread freedom to every corner of the galaxy. Now, once again, all of this depends, bro. Yes, Drago, live again. Actually, Illuminates would probably be best because they can only hear and can't see. Yeah, but it's not about like how they are lore-wise. It's how it's mechanically created. Right? If they have that in it, which I really doubt that they would be created with the stealth in mind, maybe. We'll have to wait and see is all I'm saying. And I don't want to rush and get hyped, hype you guys up unless we test everything. It depends on the damage of the SMG. So let me give you an example. If this SMG has a silencer, but it has less damage than the other SMGs that we have and worse ammo economy, are you gonna still use it after 2-3 days? You know what I mean? Like, it's all about performance at the end of the day when it comes to higher difficulties, right? Is it gonna be fun and unique, and is it gonna sound cool as you can see in the video? Yes, it is. But it has to stand out in a way. Because we all know you've been playtesting this Warbond. I cannot confirm or deny. Armor. What is the armor perk? Make less noise from movement. Range when finding points of interest increases by 30%. Immune to leg injuries. Okay. I mean, once again, we're going to have to actually test all of this. Like, we're going to have to test all of this. Like, we're going to jump in and we got to see how these feel in terms of the bots and whatnot, and if they affect live on stream, right? And then you guys can make up your mind. Can't wait for Ervin to return. What do you mean return? Hasn't he been posting at all? What else? So yeah, here are the items once again. Let's take a look, closer look. So behind my camera, you're going to be seeing skins. So we have 4 weapons. How do we feel about the fact that there's no stratagem, chat? According to their track record and testing on level 3, more barely usable toys might be good for Gloom because you can't see the objectives. But once again, I don't think you guys understand what the problem is here. The problem isn't how the weapons are gonna perform. I understand they're gonna have no sound or like muffled sound. The problem is if the enemies are designed with that in mind. If with the update, the enemies are not redesigned and something doesn't change in the code, it doesn't matter if you have a silenced weapon or not. For example, on the bug side, it doesn't, because they don't give a fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't act off of sound, right? It's all about that, right? They act off of sound, but their actions don't get like suppressed by suppressors, so to speak. Should have definitely come with the stratagem. 4 weapons, if they are good, it's equal to stratagems. Okay. I personally think not having a stratagem is a big L, but that's just my take. Once again, we have to see what the weapons are, right? I can't say anything. I can't go over anything. So I'll have to wait and test all of this in front of you guys, and then you guys will get an idea, okay? We also have the feet first. I feel like this... the armor passive is kind of I don't see people running this armor passive, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Make less noise from movement. Okay. Range when finding points of interest increased by 30. So the scout perk and immune to leg injuries. We needed an auto a pillow cannon. Hello, y'all. These weapons better function well or else I'm not interested. This Corbin Dallas stealth is going to be amazing. Hopefully. I'm hoping. Once again, I can't say much. We'll have to wait and test everything live together. I agree, Portal. As long as the weapons perform, right? Halo ODST Warbond is the stealth Warbond, or at least an introduction. Seems scout passive on high. Yeah, 30% increase. Also, that's the scout. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't add a new vehicle stratagem. Is there no superstore items? No, from what we see so far. I'm a little yeah, I read that one. I read that one as well. The hype is at its historic level. Scorcher has a lower sound profile. There can be two bots side by side. If you headshot one in a single shot, the other one will just stand there without for you to pop it too. Exactly. But my point is that's exactly my point. Though the functionality of the game that we already have, unless it changes a little bit more, playing stealth with an SMG is gonna be tough. Meaning, if this was like a, let's say, a sniper rifle or a scout rifle, you know what I mean? That would be, yes, releasing August 26th. Bro, I swear passive gonna be broken. It's gonna make you get detected from 100 meters. Nah, no way. We could have gotten plasma grenades. Missed opportunity. I think that not having grenade and a stratagem, personally, is an L. I personally think so. Wait, we're not missing anything, right? There's no grenades, right? No, there's no grenades. The armor. The armor is fine. I mean... the helmets specifically look pretty close, right? They look pretty cool. Yeah. All the rest we're gonna have to see live on stream. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, right? Like, we're gonna have to wait and say, check it out live on stream. Anyone expecting more than what we have seen before is naive. We all know Arrowhead by now. I'm happy that the Warbond, even if it costs more than a standard one, which I expect it will. You guys think it's gonna cost more? It is called an ODST Legendary Warbond, arrives August 26th. So I wonder, I doubt it's gonna cost more. But even if it does, like if it does cost more, not having a stratagem is crazy then. It's 1,500 super credits? Oh, I did not know that. I know some stuff, but I did not know that. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm okay. I did not know that. Oh, okay. In Discord post is in the Discord announcement. Okay. I mean, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. Once again, you guys know there's NDAs. There's a lot of stuff. We'll test all of this together. And let's watch the trailer for a second. Maybe we can like gather some information there. Yeah, this I'm pretty sure it's for all platforms. There's no way they do this for Xbox only or something. So like the footage in the trailer doesn't really help, right? Because the problem is that you don't get any info. So watch, right? What do we gather here? Actually, nothing. Only killing small targets. We don't know from the video. Oh, it said 48, right? Look. It says 48 though, right? Right here. So it's 48 bullets. $12 bullets in the magazine. Okay, that's cool that they show that. I didn't even catch that. 32 bullets in the AR. Once again, only shooting normal targets. So it's very hard to gather any information here. Obviously done on purpose. Same targets. I don't understand why they're shooting the same targets over and over again. Like, why are they only shooting same targets, bro? Can you not find a different fucking target and shoot it? Like... It's gonna be heavy pen. It's legendary Warbond.
Reloading.
That AR better be medium pen. Well, it also depends, right? It also depends. Like I've said this before and I'll say it again, guys. It's not just the... Look, don't you... For example, you have a medium pen adjudicator. It has 95 damage per shot. Do you really use it? So in order for this AR to be in a good spot, it would at least need to be at the same level at that, right? Like if... Let's assume it's light pen. If it's light pen, it's insta-cooked. Right? Yes, people will use it for a little bit, right? They'll use it for a little bit, right? Let's be honest here. They'll use it for a little bit. If it's light pen, after some time, you're just going to put it away, right? Argo sucks on adjudicator unless you build it and then it feels fine. The adjudicate, but that's my point. Let me finish my point. So first, let's say it's light pen. If it's light pen, I think it's cooked. Check Discord DMs, that video about throwing knife stealth. Yeah, I'll check it in a little bit. A dub Warbond, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, also bet guns won't be customizable like the other call-up. That's another thing that we need to talk about. So if it's light pen, this is just my thoughts. It's cooked, right? And on top of that, keep in mind that the Warbond guns don't get customization most of the time. So I'm pretty sure you can customize this, right? I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that. My apologies if I am. I'm pretty sure. If you can't customize this, and if it's light pen, is it cooked or not? The answer to that would be, unless it's above 100 damage, it's cooked. If it's light pen. Now let's discuss, because we already, and if some people are going to be like, yo, what are you talking about? We already have weapons that have very high light damage, and people still don't use it, is my point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but it doesn't play like an AR. Disagree. But... it's literally an AR in the game. What I'm saying is, in order for this to be good, it would need high damage and medium pen, correct? Now, that's not to say you shouldn't pick it up. Like, it looks cool. It's Halo themed. Obviously, if you want to, you need to pick it up, right? But I'm saying from performance-wise, if you think about how big Halo is in general and how anticipated this collab is, I feel like there should have been a stratagem in this Warbond. Just my 2 cents. I'm not hating. I'm not saying. I'm just saying they could have made, for example, the shotgun even a stratagem and just made it really fun to use. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Now let's say it's medium pen. Let's say it's like high damage. How high damage? Okay, let me ask you this. If it was a medium pen, what damage would you think is really good for this? That you would use it? It'd be fine to have no stratagem. It's a classic style Warbond. Just wish it had a grenade. I don't think it's... You gotta understand the price is going up too. I don't think not having a stratagem is dope. But I mean, once again, that's my 2 cents. 85 to 90, 110. 110 might be overkill. Adjudicator sitting at 95. Crazy, like put grenades and stratagems in the superstore. The Killzone Warbond is very way more powerful than this on first look. Killzone, there was no Killzone Warbond, first of all. And if you're talking about the superstore, the weapons were absolutely trash. It's standard practice for Airhead to make things light pen, 200 slow fire. It's clearly not slow fire though. Like you can see that, right? Like you can see that. That's not slow. Yeah, no. Now, also, it's going to depend, right? Like, there's a few factors here, okay? 90 medium pen, 110 light pen. I would agree with that. If it's 90, I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. Pips, how much are you hyped about the new Halo Warbond? I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything until we get to it, okay? There's some stuff I can't talk about. So I want to get to it and I want to test it with you guys. And then I don't want to, you know... I just don't want to throw my opinion out there yet. I want to test it with you guys and, you know, have a real moment with you guys, sit down and then just break everything down, okay? See what I mean? Pips, the Illuminate are getting reworked. Maybe they play tested the guns with the new enemies in mind. But to 110 out of how much are you hyped about it? I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. Because the way this is how I look at it. How much will these things affect my gameplay loop? Am I really gonna use these weapons? Currently, I'm gonna say 5 because we have to take a look at the damage numbers and everything, and then I can tell you my thoughts on it. But overall, I would still give it a 5. Basically, he tested it and it was crap. Now he hopes that he listened to his feedback. Am I close? Blink with your nose. I don't know what you're talking about. Seems like the glitches are Warbond previews. Is that the new Helldiver sound? My own assumption is that, well, have the SMG have light pen with a decent damage. The SMG is going to be in a tough spot regardless. Because the reality is, and I've said this before, we were actually talking about this today on the first stream of the day. The thing is, any SMG that gets added to the game, if it's a light pen and it's below 80 damage, is cooked. And it doesn't matter in most cases because you already have better ones. If you have the Night SMG, nothing's beating that anytime soon. Light pen SMGs are not beating it. 70 damage at 1400 fire rate is wild. That's 25% faster than the max fire rate of what's the name? The machine gun, Stalwart. I really feel like we will get an additional Warbond on top of this one next Thursday after launch. We'll have to see. Would you be able to buy the Halo Warbond with the Warbond voucher that Airhead will introduce for the super? I don't know. What if it has a 100 mag size and 12 clips? What, the AR? You can see how much it has. It tells you. 32. There is no booster in this one either, I believe. I'll have to double check that. I don't think there was a booster. There was only an armor passive. Am I tripping? I'm excited for suppressed. Yes, that's a very good point. The suppressed weapons is going to be interesting. But once again, we're going to have to thoroughly test it. In certain environments. Okay, we're gonna have to jump in, we're gonna have to take a look against the bots, against the Illuminates, and actually does it work? The problem is, this is my problem, I feel like if you're making a suppressed weapon, it's better off to be a long-ranged weapon. There is a booster? Wait, what? Where's the booster? No, this is the armor. What do you guys mean? Yo, Freya! No booster, just yeah, it's just a passive. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take a look. Maybe with this armor in these suppressed weapons, or even the Scorcher, maybe with Scorcher and this armor, I would say that Scorcher and this armor will be most likely more effective than the SMG. Because it's an SMG, right? So, like, what are you really gonna kill from mid to far range with an SMG? There is a booster. You guys keep saying there is a booster, bro. Like, what the fuck? Where is a booster? Where do you guys... It says armor passive, and then you see it. Where do you guys see the booster? I don't understand. Like, you guys keep saying booster, booster, booster. Where the fuck do you see a booster? It literally... Here, let me zoom on it. Like, so you guys, like, probably get a better look or something. Here, I'll zoom even more. Here, let me... Here, let me... If there's... Just in case, if there's any questions. Please ask if you guys have any more questions about the booster, bro. Yo, Freya! Bloody bastard. That was a big donation, mate.
Enjoy. Also excited about the ODST Warbond. I feel it will bring all the Halo fans together and bring more people in, although they kinda missed on the Pelican skin and the Warthog skin, but overall it looks really good. It looks fun too.
I agree. Like, when it comes to the Halo stuff, right? They've literally, like, essentially one-to-one a lot of stuff. The weapons, the silencer weapon, the pistol, all of these things do. If you're expecting the performance-wise questions, we're gonna have to wait and see. I really do like the drip. I will say that. This is where I wish I could just use this as like a skin. Does that make sense? Imagine if I could put this on anything I want, on any armor I want. Imagine that, chat. Loving the new booster armor passive. The drip is amazing. The drip is really good. The drip is really, really, really good. I think that the SMG is going to feel incredible. You guys will love it. I do think so. I think you guys will love the SMG. And the shotgun is going to be very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. The shotgun is going to be very interesting. This can't be the whole Warbond though, right? Or does legendary means less stuff for higher cost? This is the Warbond. I'm assuming it got the legendary title because of the fact that it has the Halo stuff in it. Definitely an aesthetic Warbond. I think so too. But there are probably some tools in here that you guys are gonna love. No stratagem. There is no stratagem in this one, and no grenade. This Warbond has more stuff than some other Warbands. It depends on how you look at it, right? Like, it also depends on like what you value more, right? Do you want weapons more or stratagems more? For me personally, this once again a personal thing. I prefer stratagems because I think that the stratagems affect the gameplay loop more if they're good, right? Like, because like weapons are one of those things, right? Like, these weapons have to be really good in order for me to use these weapons instead of certain weapons that I really love. Does that make sense? But stratagems, I can move around. Like, primary weapons are very important. Like, how you build around primary weapons is very, very important. So for me, a stratagem would have been like, imagine, for example, the shotgun being a stratagem that was like insane. A blue shotgun that you could summon in, and let's just, for example, just like 1,000 damage per shot or something crazy like that. You know what I mean? That said, this is going to be very interesting for stealth play. And regardless on how you look at it, it's a very cool move in the right direction when it comes to stealth play, right? Because I feel like, let's say this drops and you're going to try to make the stealth plays happen and it's just not working. I feel like at this point, this is such a important Warbond for Helldivers 2 that I do think that they will have to readjust something. Meaning, if they have to adjust the weapons or buff them or adjust the weapon, you know, how the enemies act in order to make stealth gameplay more interesting, they will have to do that. Gears of War is probably coming soon also. Yeah, I don't know anything about Gear of War. I have no information. The shotgun actually pretty good. Let me listen to that sound again. Sounds pretty cool, dude. Strats and melee in Superstore. Gun showcase. Watch they put the Needler in the Superstore. We'll see. Hopefully that is the case. I personally don't have any info on that. Maybe that is like a surprise thing that happens. I couldn't tell you. I really do hope so. But yeah. Overall, what are we thinking so far 0 to 10? Chat, like from what you've seen from the trailer, what are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it? From the trailer, we can't really get more info, bro. Like there's not really much here. Like I'm trying to find... like the classic, you know what I mean? 66566 8.6975. I love it. Last frame nuke stratagem. We'll check that frame again. But currently now 5.5, 7, 8 out of 10. Meh. You're acting like you haven't played the stuff already. If I haven't or had it, if I have or haven't, I can't talk about it. 6 or 7 was hoping for the energy sword. 3 if you like Halo, it's a 7. If not, it's a 4. Love it, but I'll wait. 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 6, 3.43 for now, 6, 7, 5. It's no, not Halo. Looks like any other Warbond. Energy sword. Oh, the energy sword. Well, depending, because like right now, even if they drop the energy sword, we're kind of cooked because they've nerfed it to the ground, like the melees against bugs, and essentially bugs is the only faction you're really gonna use melees against. 9 out of 10, 6, 8 out of 10. Depends on 9, they keep dropping heat. Depends on performance. Right now, it's Matt needs a stratagem like the sniper rifle. All right, a little disappointing. No heavy weapon. BF6 ruined Helldivers 2 for me. That's crazy. 7, 8. We're all here for the drip mostly. There are so many epic weapons in the Halo universe, and they just add the basic gun set timeline we live in. Cisco Loco. Halo has a legendary mode. I imagine that's where the legendary title comes from. Take my super credits. Probably says Commodore. They're not going to drop enemy faction weapons. That wouldn't make sense. They're not going to drop enemy. Can you explain that, Counter? Yeah, sniper would be good. Armor piercing would be awesome. 7 out of 10. If it was 1,000, but it's 1,500, then 5 out of 10. I don't know if they'll do sniper since we already have a heavy sniper. Really do prefer stratagems. Heavy Warbond. It really is the source of the game rather than primaries. I don't even care if the weapons are passive or bad. I will literally never use anything else. Says, man, let's go, baby. Basic guns, they're nostalgia guns, 100% worth it. That's what I'm saying. See, that is very true, right? It really depends on what you were looking for and what you were expecting from this Warbond. In my opinion, if you are a Halo fan, this is huge and you're gonna love it regardless, especially for the drip, and you're gonna be enjoying the weapons. I would say that even for the casual players, like the players that play 1 or 2 hours a day, don't even play on maximum difficulty, you guys are gonna love this. The drip is there, the weapons we're gonna have to take a look at on stream, but overall I think most people, when it comes to the Halo stuff, are gonna probably enjoy some of the guns. But yeah, the stealth passive is gonna go hard. It really depends. Like the stealth passive on its own doesn't mean anything if the weapons don't react to it, right? Does that make any sense? Think these guns can peel the eruptor off my hands? Yeah, for sure. Me too. Needle Arrow and Energy Sword are weapons you picked up from the Covenant during the game. They weren't ODST weapons. True. But at the same time, like, it would be cool to see them, right? One interesting thing is that the rifle destroys the squid's shield quite quickly. The question is whether the recording showed this from beginning or during on. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's always very hard to tell these things, and I'm very cautious. You know what I mean? Because you don't know. Like, how would you know what's going on and whenever it's going on? You know what I mean? How could you really know? Do the pistol just so you can beat Halo 3 on Legendary with just the pistol alone? It's just that good? We'll have to see. Hope what we get is still good enough that it doesn't feel bad to play. Well, the thing isn't just that it doesn't have to be bad to play, right? Like when you have new items getting added, I would argue that they have to be better than the old items to some extent. Because if they're not better than what you already have, they do not replace it, and therefore you go back to the old items and you just use them. Does that make sense? Once again, that depends though. Like if you're a casual player and if you don't really care as much, and if you're playing on lower difficulties, I don't think you're affected by that as much. You're just gonna play the game and use whatever you want. But that's what it's all about. Guys, let's wait to see them drop the Illuminate rework. Maybe the guns are as effective on the new enemies as they were in the original Halo. Where did we see that the Illuminate rework is happening? Sultan, what's up? Where do we see this, chat? I didn't have to know that information, Bacon. I don't believe the weapons have any customization. I could be wrong, but if I'm just putting this out there, I don't think that the Warbond weapons usually have customization, so don't get your hopes up. Leaks of new Illuminate are common. Still, socks, stiff socks. Stiff socks, they should, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, okay, leaks, but there have been tons of leaks that never really even made it into the game. No stratagem, no. I don't see how they get permission to mod them for attachments. Killzone weapons had no customization. Exactly. I don't think these are going to have any customization as well. And you got to understand, these are Halo themed, so there are probably even legal things behind it why they can't even change anything at all. So they're most likely not going to have any customization. Stealth aspect is interesting if it works. I would agree. You don't have to play Halo at all in order to enjoy the stealth, for sure. I agree with that. I actually agree with that. The Iron Sight leaks are literally real. Everything about them are super polished. It's just when. Okay, I haven't seen them. I try to not look into them in general. Just my personal thing. But fully working enemies that are already in the game files just waiting to be released. Okay, now we wait and see that what else they drop to make us poop our pants. Comes out on the 26th. Yes, chat, this comes out on the 26th. Your boy will be live. We are going to be streaming and we are going to be checking all of this live on stream. Make sure to be there. We're going to have the Warbond unlocked fully right away. Shout out to Arrowhead, obviously. We're going to check it out. We're going to look at the damage numbers. We're going to test it against all enemies, how it feels. We're going to try a stealth build and see if it works. We're going to go in like a solo Helldive against probably the bots and see if we can make the stealth work and so on, you know, and go from there. Should still add leveling to weapons even with no customization. I don't think they will. Like when there's a really big collabs like this, I think that's impossible, guys, because of legal implications. So for example, if they did a collab with Star Wars and they had the melee weapon, whatever, right? They can't really do anything with it because customize those weapons because those are Star Wars weapons. They're not supposed to customize. They're supposed to look the way they look. Okay, that's the point. So I really doubt they're gonna be able to do anything about it. Send more videos about stealth in DMs. LPips says speed. I try to stay away from Discord when I'm on stream unless I've checked not because of you, but I don't want to misclick something and like leak stuff and then I'm in trouble. You see what I mean? Ability to select an armor passive on whatever armor you choose is really needed right now. I've been saying that. My thought process was when you make a collaboration like this, make the armors from the collab skins instead of like giving them perks. Yeah. I'm not saying your clips are the problem. I'm saying that me opening the wrong tab is. That's why I'm super careful with that shit. See what I mean? I gotta be careful. Odo is going to spray his pants when he sees the stealth. I wonder if they added any of the ODST music, maybe bullet or stab buffs that don't change the visual, the illusion of the add-ons. Let's just wait and play together and you guys will see everything. When I've used these weapons in Halo, AR could go either way, meat or light pen. Let me choose my drip. I'm sick of looking like crap just for the perks, says Luther. I think that's part of the game. I've come to the realization that I don't think that will ever change. One of the things that could hopefully happen in the future is maybe like when they are doing these kind of big collabs, just make the armor skins, like as I said a few minutes ago. Armor transmog would be absolutely peak, I agree, but they don't want to do it. I don't think they will ever do it. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they change their minds, but currently I think that's where we're at. I think they're not going to do it, chat. The pistol should be a medium pen at least. I mean, if it's light pen, like how many bullets was it? Was it 12? I think it was 12. Depending on the damage, obviously, that we're going to have to take a look at on stream, but if it's what's the name, where the hell is it? Pretty sure it was, yeah, there it is, right? It's 12, right? Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12 bullets, right? You guys can see it right over here. 12 bullets. It seems like it's like normal. It's slow-mo. Okay, they're shooting the head, which means that it's pretty low damage. If it wasn't the case, they would probably show the body shots. If it's like, let's say it's light pen, which seems like it is, but it's hard to tell from the footage, right? If it is light pen, it has to be high damage. If it's not high damage, it's literally another pistol that you already have in the game, you know? I expect the shotgun to be medium pen. I expect the shotgun to be medium pen and AR to be light. We'll have to wait and see. Halo Magnum shoots a 50 caliber round. It should be medium pen at least. Will we get the Halo hood when we use the armor? I really don't think so. We need help. The bugs are attacking 4 planets. Is it a bug MO again? Well, I don't think they can. It's not about them making or wanting good iron sights. I think that the Halo weapons have good iron sights, so they have to replicate that, right? Bugs just launched 4 new attacks on critical infrastructure planets. How long is the MO? Is it a week MO, chat? 1 week MO? Is that what it is? Okay, where is it actually? Oh, okay. People were saying, okay. I thought you guys were saying there was an MO hasn't dropped yet. Got you. Whatever it is, we are gonna, if whenever the new MO drops, probably it's gonna be today or maybe tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming. We're gonna stream it and we're gonna play it for sure and take a look at it. I am excited to try out the stealth gameplay a little bit in depth. You know, just check it out and just check it out in depth. You know, like I am really excited about that. Speed, is this you? Speed, is this you? With the stealth clips? Bug MO better than Illuminate MO? I'm just surprised that there's no Illuminate MO because it's been a while. Yes? Okay. Okay, are these some stealth clips?
Marking location. West. Cancel
Take a
that.
look.
Calling in reinforcements.
That is dope. Well done.
Calling down objective.
On the way.
See, this is what I'm saying though, right?
Dropping a pin. Northeast.
Awesome, dude. This is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. Let me tell you this, right?
Dropping a pin. Marking location.
No hate Vips, but I hope they don't unlock everything for you again. You gotta earn this one. I'm pretty sure they will.
West. Cancel that.
No hate. No worries. No feelings are hurt.
Calling in reinforcements.
Yo, Thick! What do you mean off-host bug? What are you talking about?
Calling down objective.
Reinforcements on the way.
Doesn't work like this when you are the host though. They just know where you are.
Dropping a pin.
Okay, so but that is okay. Then let me explain. This is exactly what I'm saying. If you're not the host, the enemies have trouble detecting you. Okay, yeah. So okay, I see. Yeah. I've heard about that, but I didn't know if you were a host or not. So here's the thing, though. I know people are excited about the stealth weapons and everything. The problem is not the weapons itself. The weapons can act like stealth weapons. The problem is, are the enemies coded differently or a little bit changed for the incoming implementation of said weapons? Because if they're not, and if they're the exact same, I really doubt with an SMG you're going to make it work. I could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong. But I'm saying I doubt it. Does that make sense? Unless we like log in and I managed to do what we're doing, what you see here with the weapons, because it's done so that the weapon is coded that even though it makes the sound, the weapons don't hear it. Exactly what I said, Thick. I said that's why I think it would be really cool with a marksman rifle or a sniper. That's exactly what I said. But with an SMG though, because SMGs intrinsically never come out with like insane damage apart from the reprimand, and reprimand is a high damage because like it like has heavy bullets or whatever, because you don't forget it has to be very believable and very realistic because, you know, we're playing Tarkov. So like when it's that, I don't see how they make an SMG so powerful that could actually feel like a stealth weapon. Does that make sense? But once again, we're going to have to wait and see, right? We're going to have to wait and see. Let's check out the other clips that we got here for stealth.
Tagging map. East. 50 meters.
Maybe if the time to kill is low enough, the enemy doesn't have time to sound the alarm. But that, once again, that has to be a very powerful SMG. We're going to have to wait to see. Well, in this storm, they don't do shit, right? That is the thing. Like, even when I was playing in the storm, even against the bugs, a lot of them just stand there, right?
On my position.
My hypothetical for each weapon: Magnum suppressed verdict with light pen, balancing reasons, assault rifle tenderizer damage but slightly higher. What damage is tenderizer? Tenderizer is what, like 85? Adjudicator is 95. Tenderizer is either 85 or 90. I don't remember exactly which one it is. Is Tenderizer 105? Okay. You're thinking the AR is going to be 105? Yeah, but it's light pen, right? Tenderizer.
Requesting air support.
Bro, imagine if it actually worked like this, though.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Imagine if it actually worked like this, though, man.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Well, that theory, Irby only works if it's also light pen, right? That was cool as fuck.
Oh yeah, watch this, watch this. Is there another bot here?
Are you using stealth armor?
Package acquired.
Yeah.
Dropping package.
Fuck.
You
Bro,
fucking missed.
This
You
aiming.
fucking missed.
This aiming.
I don't want them to say something crazy there. Yeah, well, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Like, once again, it is going to depend on how all of this works. Like, you can't really say anything about these things unless you see how they work. Does that make sense, chat? Stealth knives with shock damage, so you could one-shot devastators. Maybe the shock a sound. There's so many things that could happen, but we'll see. Okay. Telling you, y'all, now AR is going to be trash, says Yosh. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, chat. So now that we've kind of dived in a little bit more, right? Like, we've checked out essentially what we could check out. Is there anything else we can check out for real? I doubt it, right? I think like we've checked out everything. For me, the Warbond really sucks, which I'm saying just bullshit. The most useless thing in this game is literally throwing knives except those clips. Says speed. True. I knew that was gonna be ass right away, bro. I called that shit instantly. Instantly, I called that shit. It's gonna be interesting, bro. We're gonna have to sit down and test everything out together. Okay. Oh. I'm excited. I'm excited for next week. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited. Oh, we're also gonna get back to daily streams and everything, so there's gonna be a lot of work. I was hoping the shotgun was a support weapon. That's what I said as well. I think the shotgun should have been a support weapon, and they should have made it like really, really strong. I would make the shotgun a support weapon and like make it absolutely insane. Trav, if you know, you know. I can't say anything. I can't confirm or deny what you just said. Console war, there's only the Galactic War. True. I mean, that's a very big dub in terms of console wars, right? People need, like, the people that were upset about, like, dude, Xbox players are gonna get a PlayStation game, dude. That can't be happening. Shut your stupid ass up, man. Let people enjoy the game. Jesus, grow up. Grow up. Go outside. I don't know, like, hug a tree or something. You know what I mean? Hug a tree. But we already have a support shotgun weapon. Which one? Can't change it because of the ODST IP. Well, they wouldn't change anything.
For your donation.
Being melee weapons.
Thoughts on Dev adding melee weapons to your melee?
So thank you for the 2, my guy. Is the question, do you mean adding melee as a separate slot? So you can just have a separate slot for your melee weapons? Is that the question? In case that is, Robert, yeah, I've suggested that multiple times. And to the devs as well. Yeah, I have suggested that in our latest interview as well. I did suggest that as well to make that happen. To be honest, this fits with the art style. Yeah, POI gun that you'll barely ever find, right? And it's ass. Bad Warbond full of weapons with probably any customization. I don't think they will have customization for legal reasons. I didn't even expect them to have any because it's Halo. So I'm sure they can't be customized once again due to legal stuff behind the scenes. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, chat. I don't think we'll be customizing these weapons. Did you suggest it to them a bot Warbond in the future? What's up, Ray? Bot? No, we talked about like cryo Warbonds in the interview, didn't we? And like cryo weapons, not Warbonds, sorry. Maybe that's done. We've talked about like bows, hammers, healing grenades, shit like that, but that's essentially it. Not gonna lie, doing long press for your melee button should let you pull out your melee weapon. If this shotgun was a powerful stratagem, weapon would be cool. I agree. I'll protect my Xbox, bro, from the console extremists. Yeah, they're crazy to think that way, man. Who cares? Just enjoy the game, you know what I mean? Looking at the casing of the bullets makes it look like they're big calibers, but I'm thinking light pen on arrowhead history. The number is 129, 193, 191. Some kind of hidden message. I mean, we know everything at this point, right? Like the Warbond's dropping next week. They said August 26th, which means it's going to be the same date as Xbox hits. So what else is there? It's going to be exciting. We're going to be streaming daily. We'll see what we can do, how we can help the community and everything like that. We're going to be inviting new players, help them out level, all that kind of stuff. Make the Halo shotgun a heavy pen support shotgun for funsies. What are the chances new Illuminate enemies drop same week as ODST and Xbox? God knows. I do not know. I think that once again, like they could be in the game, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna drop soon. Like that's why I try to avoid those things. Like I understand that there's a lot of shit there that will probably never see the sunlight. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that is the case with the Illuminate enemies, but that we have had examples of this. So don't create this false hype in your head that is not warranted by Arrowhead, and then you're going to be disappointed, is all I'm saying. Maybe they're adding silencer attachments for other weapons. See, that's what I said as well, right? Like maybe this will be good long term for attachments and like new weapons. Like imagine if you can have a sniper rifle, like good sniper rifle, let's say like 250 damage with a silencer on it, right? MO dropped. What's the MO? Did the MO really drop? I could team up with Takibo and play the MO then, if the MO dropped. Where's the announcement? There's no MO. Yeah, where's the MO? Why are you guys always trolling me, bro? Like, what the hell, bro? Come on, man. 6 billion bug kills? That's easy, though. Back to the bug hunt. Is there really a new MO? Yeah, there is. Okay, what is the new MO? Let me remove this. 6 billion terminates. Okay. Let me do this. Let me message my boy real quick, chat. Actually, maybe he's doing his own thing. I don't want to bother him, to be honest. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move this here. Yeah, we're gonna play together. I'm gonna open up everything. You guys can hop in and we can play a little bit. Thoughts? Let's go. Let's have some fun. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, you guys are already in. Holy, okay. At least we don't have to play in lower difficulties, right?
Give your aid.
Our city burns. We must rescue it.
New MO will 100% change by Tuesdays. I guarantee it. MO is nearly 2 weeks long. Wait, what? Really? 12 days major order. Ooh. I think that's fucked up because I think that will complete very quickly. Asked Mitch to send feed pics if nothing else is dropping tonight, and he sent feed pics. No pants pooping, I'm afraid, says Harry. Did you guys really expect anything else today, though? I doubt anything drops today, bro. Honestly, I don't even need a support weapon, to be honest. I mean, I'll pick it up, I guess, but I don't really need it. Yeah, I don't need it. If I pick up the torture after that, I don't need it. We're good. If my math is correct, between 50,000 Helldivers, that's 120,000 kills. Well, the reality is we're not gonna be 50,000 Helldivers, right? It's gonna be way more because, like, on Tuesday, that's gonna skyrocket. Oh, booster, yeah. When was the last time a primary wasn't shit? When did we get a really good primary, though? Yo, kid, what's up, man? Good to see you on hey, you here. Thank you for joining me, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Bro, it doesn't even matter. If we need to finish it for lore, they'll just adjust the kills and we'll have like a 50,000 multiplier. It doesn't really matter. Don't worry about it. New MO bug divers assemble. We have already assembled. Yeah, enjoy the gas, boys. Woo! The gas is gonna go crazy. Yeah, they ruin emos for me because it's obvious they pull strings for what they want. Yeah, that's why I never really worry about the emos. Like, it's very obvious that whenever they want us to win, we'll win. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's fine. It's not that I'm like crazy against it or anything, but I do think it devalues it a little bit.
Calling down a sentry. Tracking location. Cancel that. Southeast. Sentry. Affirmative.
Was variable in the latest Warbond? It's okay. I don't think it's that good. It's okay though.
Requesting air support.
Requesting air support.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna let him in here a little bit, like around this area, and then we're gonna cook him up. I'm gonna actually get a reload. We're gonna drop one behind him so we don't get pushed.
Location. Southwest.
Oh, he moved around in a weird manner there. I didn't expect that. I don't know why he usually doesn't do that. Why does he keep like... That's so weird. He doesn't usually... Wow. Okay. So usually when they push up, they'll stop. He's like, he would push up to me and start spinning all the way around. Don't forget, Reprimand, you see now the customized version Reprimand and the buffed version Reprimand, right? But it wasn't that great when it launched. Yeah, that Baltine was being naughty, bro. Wait, where's my... Oh, it's all the way on the other side. Okay. For my warp pack.
Heavy. 100 meters.
Bro, they just disappeared, bro.
Requesting air support. Last reload. Sending in an eagle. Calling in reinforcements. I'm sorry. Requesting sentry. Calling down fortification. Calling down a sentry. Calling down supply.
We got 2 minutes 30. Bro, they literally disappeared in front of me.
Sending in an eagle.
Outpost destroyed.
Last reload. Out of ammo.
Package acquired.
Still no Predator Strain? No. Was the cookout good at launch? Never used it? Yeah, cookout was good from the get-go. Yeah, cookout is goated for real. I was never a big fan of it because I just don't enjoy that kind of weapons. But over time, I kind of fell in love with it a little bit more. You know? I do believe it's a really fun weapon regardless. Even though, like, might not be, like, my personal playstyle, but it's very good. What we gonna get on Superstore? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Requesting sentry. Found something.
Drop in package. Requesting sentry.
New canister.
30 seconds. Pips doesn't play Cookout, but plays his slow little brother, the Blitzer. Ook, buddy. I love Blitzer. I think Blitzer is more fun, but I think Cookout is very strong as well. Like, in reality, Cookout is better, but I just prefer the Blitzer, if that makes sense. I think Cookout is overall still a better gun. Because, like, it just has more uses. And I do think it's better since the fire rework, because I can kill Bile Titans with it, so I really like using it. Before that, I didn't use it as much, but since the fire rework, I do use it way more.
Tac inbound. Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, I didn't even know that it was gonna be a higher increased price, to be honest with you. I really didn't know that.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Requesting air support. Requesting air support. Log outpost. Throwing supply beacon. Sending in an eagle. New canister.
Bait him in. I'm dead. Oh, no, I survived that. Okay, I need to move back.
Calling down a sentry.
Reinforcing. Fun. We've got equipment. Launching orbital strike. Grenade! Last reload!
Wait, what?
Reinforcing!
Wait, what? That was weird. I've never seen that before. I've legit never seen that before.
Outpost destroyed.
Freedom marches onward. Thanks to you. You may proceed to extraction.
So 51 is more than fair. A few primary, secondary, and armor won't change the game up. It's more the cool factor. Yeah, that's what I said as well. I feel like it's more of like it's gonna feel like more of nostalgic Warbond than a performance Warbond, so to speak. Hey, you like Halo? Here's this. Use it. For the vibe, kind of? Yeah, exactly. I do think these kind of Warbonds, to take off the stress of like having that right balance and everything, they should just make them into skins. I don't understand why they don't do that. That's weird to me. Just make them into skins. Who cares? If anything, people will use it more.
Extraction is available.
Last reload.
Oh, I went past it.
Requesting sentry.
Now, this is definitely my favorite playstyle, man. I love playing the bugs. Bugs are so much fun to play against. They can be super frustrating, but at the end of the day, I still enjoy them the most. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe one day we do get a Space Marine thing, you know? Maybe we do. Oh, yeah, come on in.
Requesting fortification. Throwing grenade.
Over here. Oh, be careful. Walk him into here. There you go. There you go. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Yeah, you guys do. Come on in.
Sending in an eagle.
Calling in orbital strike.
That's the coolest stratagem in the game, bro. That is the coolest stratagem. I really hope they buff the shit out of that. Really do. One day. Depending which group of guardsmen they pick as well.
Freedom never rests. Eat this.
Requesting air support.
Fire in the hole. Heavy north. On my position.
Heavy bolter support breaks arms when used. Heavy bolter support would go hard. We wanted that machine gun kind of vibe anyway, right? And the heavy class in Space Marine, if you carry that as a support weapon, carries that with like a weapon belt anyway. There's like a weapon belt attachment, so you can make it work, you know? That was... Oh! I was almost out of that. That was insane.
Heavy southwest. Reinforcing is close.
I want to get my war pack and go back right in.
Tagging location. Cancel that. Southwest.
Gonna kill that guy first.
Calling in reinforcements. Southwest. 50 meters.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Holy! Locked in, baby! That's how you kill... That's how you destroy Titans, bro. That's what 4,000 hours looks like right there. What I do have to ask devs for one more thing. Like, legit, I do want to ask him for one more tiny thing. It's not like a big request or anything, but I would like to ask for a little thing. Can we add a little bit more fog? Can we add a little bit more fog to the levels? I would really love it. Right at this point, right at this point, Arrowhead at this point, fuck it. Hey, Arrowhead, at this point, fuck it. I'm gonna just play. Thank you, guys. Hey, Arrowhead, thanks. At this point, I'm just turning it off. It doesn't even matter. I can't see shit anyway.
Calling down a support weapon.
My eyes hurt, bro.
Calling down a sentry.
Here, let me play. Like, realistically, let me play how this is supposed to be played. Let me show you.
Sweet liberty!
Get me up. Please get me up. Please get me in. Thank you. Is that a bile type? Oh shit. That's how you play this game, bro.
Deploying reinforcements.
You know what? I'm kind of over it. I don't want to play that map. I'm gonna just stop playing. It's trash. And I'm not gonna play trash. It is what it is. I don't really care. It is obviously ass cheeks.
Welcome to the Crazy Family.
Marco! Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you, everybody that joined. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. What? 1 second, chat. Oh, there it is. I was pressing the wrong one. Being able to see is cheating, so I agree. Pips, only extract left you crashed out. I don't really care. You guys got the... We need kills for this, not extractions, right? So as long as we're getting those kills, I'm vibing. And we got a bunch of kills, so... Then him can see just fine in fog. Yeah, we can, though. You know what I mean? Being able to see... Yeah, I read that one. Chad, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna send you over to my boy. Have fun. Enjoy. This was our second stream of the day. I'm gonna have to go back to making content again. Focus on that. We'll be live probably tomorrow or the day after every day. So every other day before the Xbox drops. And the Xbox after that drops, we're gonna be streaming every day. So we're gonna be there every day. It's gonna be longer streams, obviously, and whatever. So we're gonna lock in and we're gonna... It's a lot of Helldivers on the way, man. A lot of Helldivers. Say hello to Takibo. Kiss him on the forehead. Tell him that I bless him with my biceps. Ultimate blessings incoming, which means that he's gonna be playing at a massive PP level. Thank you so much for the love and support today. Stay blessed as well, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Stay positive, stay disciplined. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. We might do even a Sabathon or Memberthon or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a good time. Starting next Tuesday, we're going to throw up banger content. We're actually going to start a daily upload very soon in the next 3 days. And then after that, we're going to just keep dropping banger after banger for probably a month or so. So it's a lot of work to be done. So I have to get off at the moment. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for showing up today. We had like 600 viewers in the morning and we have 200 viewers now, so that means the world to me. Thank you so much, as always. Thank you for the donos, members, all the love. Appreciate you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Say hello to Takibo and a warm, full of love kiss on the forehead to Thick Fillet. If you know, you know. Ooh.